Hi guys, it's Borks, and hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. Well guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was hoping not to be back yet from the flu, but some of my files corrupted and it ruined all videos that I had planned. I can't find a whole bunch of them, so it's not just one, so I think files got corrupted or they accidentally got deleted or something. Anyway guys, I don't feel like being back yet, so I'm gonna film a couple videos in advance. Guys, I got the flu and I got two colds, I think, and the flu all back to back to back, and then I'm in a month and everything, guys. So I don't feel good. And anyway, guys, I figured we would do some character crush videos because they were filmed. So in my archive, it says they're filmed, but they're not. So, guys, oh, by the way, I lost my glasses. I have no memory to where they're at. The other pair is, I didn't wash them yet, so. Okay, guys, so further ado, I figured we would do character crush. Some character crush videos. I figured we would do Percy Jackson. Further ado, let's get into the video. Also, guys, I also want to say before we get into this, when I say character crush, I mean the movie version, not the TV show version. I've never seen the TV show. I have almost no interest in it. I mean, a little bit, sure, but I have a little bit of interest because, I love the whole Percy Jackson series. I didn't read the books because I just didn't know they existed. Further ado, guys, let's get in the video. So Percy is played by Logan Lerman. I'm sorry, guys. His name is pronounced as Lerman. I am still learning that. I thought it was Larman this whole time. I've been Logan's biggest fan for years. I didn't know his name was pronounced as Lerman. Oh, guys, it's ridiculous that I could go that long. So, guys, my sheets are coming off the bed. Anyway, guys, I like watching Percy Jackson movies. I used to watch them with my late father, whose anniversary of his passing was yesterday, as of time of filming this. I used to like it because, for one, Percy Jackson has dyslexia. So do I. Percy is misunderstood, and here goes YouTube and I find something to black out my view of what I'm doing on this phone. I feel misunderstood my whole life. I often will chant that under my breath. I feel very, very. My nails are not. I'm gonna show you. The nails are need to be cut and repainted, so I feel a little insecure. But anyway, guys, yeah. So Percy Jackson is misunderstood. He is a demigod, meaning his father is Poseidon. His mother is a human woman. Now, guys, actually, this is how you know you've seen a movie a lot. I came down. Well, goodness, maybe. Oh gosh, guys, I don't have any extended time considering how sick I've been. A couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I was coming down to check on my dog. You guys don't know. I am living obsessed with my dog. Like, I will panic about King in the middle of the night when I know my uncle took care of him because I was too sick to do it. I will go, King, is somebody kidnapping my dog? Is somebody stealing my dog? And I will run out to check on him. Anyway, and when he's running out to think my dog was dog napped, which happens a lot, I heard voices on TV that sounded familiar, and I realized it was the Percy Jackson movies, the beginning, when Percy Jackson's dad and Luke's dad, we'll do a whole video on Luke separate, were having a conversation, and he said, "You touched my son." He doesn't even know who he is. He said, "Your son's the lightning thief." And I'm like, this sounds familiar. And I remember it's the Percy Jackson movie. I used to watch it with my dad. I haven't been able to watch the movie since my father's passing. For multiple reasons. For one, I used to watch it with dad. For two, I used to like to make us chocolate milk. To sit and have chocolate milk with the movie. And it's just, guys, so much of my life has changed in the last year that it just feels some things are hard for me to do. You guys can see the colors back in my face. I gotta clean my glasses. The color's back in my face. But guys, I am still sick. But anyway, this last year, my whole life has changed completely 360. And I really, really can relate to Percy in a lot of ways. I feel like my whole world has shifted. Like, Percy didn't know he was a demigod. He didn't even know. He ended up going to something like Camp Half-Blood. And I see the similarities between Percy and Harry Potter. I do. I do see the similarities. I grew up on Harry Potter. I grew up with Harry Potter, so I'm more nostalgic towards Harry Potter for that reason. But I enjoy Percy Jackson just as much, I think, in the long run. Logan Lerman knocked it out of the park with his portrayal of Percy. He's a handsome boy, which you guys know. All you have to do to get me to watch a movie is put, okay, guys, there's something in my better eye. Is to have it be a cute boy in it. I will watch the movie. A handsome face will get me to watch. Plus, I also am Jake Abel's biggest fan. Guys, just excuse it. There's something wrong with something in my slightly better eye, and I know this video is not what I wanted it to be, guys, but yeah. So watching Percy Jackson was fun. They're only made 2 movies, which is a little disappointing. And each movie, there's always a girl trying to outshine him. Now, remember, this is for the movie, not for the show. And I'm like, okay, yeah, like, I don't want to spoil the movie, guys. This is a character crush on a movie review. I really enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the character of Percy Jackson. He can swim. I actually don't swim myself, because I have an issue with it in my past. I just like happy things, and to me, Percy Jackson was kind of a happier a twist. Like there's so many similarities between Percy and Harry that I'm going to do a whole separate video. I actually think in my original books at home, in my childhood home, I have comparing the characters, like comparing the movies without the books. I never read any of the books. There's not other books growing up, which is kind of a weird thing, but guys, I know my hair looks so silly today. I know my eyes also are probably doing some funky stuff due to me not having my glasses on and for me not wearing them for so long, guys. But anyway, Percy, to me, just the fact that he's the hero type and he wants to be strong and he wants to save his mother, to me that's like, that's what I like. I like a mama's boy and a man. Fun fact, I grew up with a big old mama's boy as a father, so I find that trait very attractive usually. And usually my father's traits I don't find attractive in men, but that is one trait I do. A mom is someone that loves their mother, and there's nothing wrong with that. And when I say my late father was a mama's boy, I literally mean that man would sit there and cry for his mother even up to the end, but he had a stroke, so I probably was reliving it. But anyway, guys, like, yeah, like, nothing wrong with loving your mother. Just because I have issues and I have problems doesn't mean I didn't love my parents. Of course I did. I dedicated my whole life taking care of my parent. When I usually talk about a parent, I usually talk about meaning my father, because it's who I took care of longer, and that's the parent that was in my life the longest. So I can understand, guys, if someone like Coronis, is that the character bad guy in the movie? It was really Percy's grandfather. They banned him to the sea. I don't want to give the whole movie away if you guys didn't see it. Came up and told Percy that he had his mother and he would unalive her if he didn't come. Now, guys, if my father was still alive and I was in a camp for autistic people and dyslexic people, which is kind of like my issue, okay, and he said to me, he borks and we have your father and we will unalive him if you do not come, I would go too. I do not blame Percy. I would have left Camp Half-Blood and I would have went for the Hongas. I would have went to save my father in a heartbeat too, so I don't blame Percy wanting to save his mother. Even now, if they would say, hey, Borkson, we have your father and he's going to go to the G double hockey sticks to the underworld, if you do not help us, you don't save him, I would go too. I try to put myself into the characters. Yes, and I noticed that, like I said, he's hanging around a girl who was like a little know-it-all. I was like, oh, it's great. I don't know, guys, I enjoyed Percy Jackson as a character. I think that he didn't go around beating up the girls either, like when they were out showing him, and to me, that's odd. Most guys I know would have beat the crap out of the girls because they were overshining them. So I find that very attractive in Percy's character. Yeah, Percy was quite cute. The actor played him very handsome, so of course, Oh, the coloring in my face is a little alarming. Alarming just because I've been sick I was so sick almost a whole month, you guys. That's why you guys didn't see almost anything I was filming as it was being filmed, because I was so sick. But anyway, guys, yeah, Percy Jackson's really hot. I mean, I know now it's probably, and Logan Lerman was a young adult when the movie was filmed, so I believe he was already 18. And I went to see a lot of his movies. Like, I was the biggest Logan Lerman, because I'm sorry I keep pronouncing his name wrong. I was a big Logan Lerman fan. I went to Perks of Being a Wallflower because he was in it, and I was cheering Go Logan the whole time. It was, I just smile. It was a better time in my life, guys. It was a happier time. And so, guys, I used to like to eat snacks during his movies. I used to like to have chocolate milk and popcorn, or pizza, and like just, yeah, guys. So yes, I very much like the Percy Jackson character. He's very handsome in my opinion, but probably just due to the actor being a very handsome guy that played the part. But yes, guys. So Percy was a really cool character. Yes, I do recommend the character. I recommend the Percy Jackson movies, even though a lot of people say the show outshines the movie. To me, I've always probably picked the movie just because it's Logan Lerman, and I prefer him, and the other Percy is way too young. He's like a little teenage kid. Like, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. But I understand it why they made Percy older in the movies than they did in the books as well. Because they only made 2 movies, and he was pretty big. He was like a teenager, I think, supposedly in the movies. He was meant to be like 11, like Harry Potter. But anyway, guys, I enjoyed it. The character was cute. He was fun. And Annabeth's hand was all bruised up from the. I don't want to give it away. Anyway, he put her hand in water because being his hand in water heals him because he's the son of Poseidon. So anyway, guys, yes, I loved his character. He went up against Luke. Luke's one of my favorite characters. He went up against Luke. It was great. And if you guys want, I am willing to do a comparison video on Harry to Percy and Malfoy, and Luke to Malfoy, of course, if you guys want. When I feel a little better and I'm a little more up to it, and I can find my glasses, of course, and clean the other pair. Okay, guys, I'm gonna comment, like, share, subscribe, go and hit the bell for post notifications, and remember, guys, if I seem a little tired and just really not with it in this video, remember, guys, I just had 2 anniversaries of the worst days of my life. My father's fall that ended up ending his life, and the anniversary of his passing away. And then I got really sick, guys. I had 3 colds in a row in 10 months off. So if I seem not my normal self, I know I don't in this video. I can tell filming it I'm not my normal self, but that is simply why. So I hope you guys understand that. I don't just make Percy Jackson videos, guys. And I understand lately I am actually losing subscribers. I'm not gaining them. If you guys like this kind of content, remember to comment, like, share, subscribe, go and hit that bell for post notifications, guys. Remember, I don't just do character crushes. I do movie talks, dolls, with animals, action figures, hair, makeup, nails, toys, animal talks. I do so much, you guys. I just haven't been feeling well this whole month. Anyway, and I mean, this is February 2nd, by the way, as I'm filming this. So I've been feeling well since January, guys. Okay. Bye-bye, guys.